Hello everybody, this is your boy Mix. No, nice to see you webheads, and yeah, I'm back. So I do want to say we are getting really close to hitting 700 subscribers. Or is it 700? Yeah, 700, yeah. And it's really crazy to me. It's like, wow, we're making it out there. We're doing pretty good. Though the videos ain't getting that many views though, which is kind of sad. But besides that, it's doing pretty well. Hopefully the live got people to go, you know what, let's go watch these videos, because I mean, I'm trying my best to put videos out there. Can't really edit at the same time because editing is kind of a pain in the ass. I'm not saying that I wouldn't mind editing, but I don't know where I'm starting, and the editing software likes to crash a lot. Not gonna lie. You might be saying, what am I using? DaVinci Resolve. So, but anywho, at some point I'm gonna try to do research on how to actually use it, because I maybe know how to import, export, and that's it. Because I haven't used that type of software. I'm also looking for job opportunities and stuff. But we're gonna give this a shot. First, we're gonna give it YouTube a shot, and then hopefully also try to find a job during that time. Walmart might be my only option, but hopefully Tyson becomes my next option if possible. Um, I have been getting very inspired though, as of lately. Um, Especially a lot with Linkin Park, especially with Heavy and Battle Symphony and other songs of course we all know the classics like Numb and In the End stuff, but Crawling, especially Crawling, because it was the one that introduced me to Linkin Park when I was young, and a lot of it's really hitting, especially right now in the times that we live in, and it's making me go, I really want to make a film project. I might have nobody to work with for that, but I'm sure if I really want to, I can create a project. Even if it's by myself, I can do it. Because you know what? Fuck what other people have to say. I want to start making things. I want to put myself out there. Because I'm tired of sitting here and waiting for nothing to happen. Because I've tried getting a job, nothing's really been getting done at all. And it's just like, it just sucks. It just sucks. And Walmart isn't really the best option right now, because I've seen some things and all I hear is Walmart like horror stories, and all I hear is how like everyone gets like almost every single position that you didn't ask for. You don't really get paid extra except for maybe like overtime, and that's it. And even then, it's barely anything. And it's just like, yep, not concerning at all. And it doesn't help with the point system that I heard of. It sounds even worse than Tyson. And I'm not trying to glaze Tyson, but Tyson provided pretty well in my life. I was able to get my car. I was able to get my stupid laptop that doesn't really have anything. Yeah, Apple can hate my ass for it, but sorry, why the hell did you decide to remove like almost every single port known to man besides two USB-Cs and then one aux cord port and then just the charging port? What the hell is wrong with them? Maybe I should have stayed with a Windows laptop, but to be fair, Windows laptops also aren't the best, especially with Microsoft putting microslop literally everywhere, just full AI. AI's literally fucking everywhere, and it's disgusting. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Also, doesn't help that Windows is crashing almost every single time, and it's making everything worse. Like, stop it. Windows 10 was pretty good. Leave it to Windows 10 or 7, please. Anything but this. Anything but whatever the hell they're doing. But also, this is going to sound a little out of nowhere, but I just want to say, don't you find it crazy that Bill Gates has, I think it was like STDs, HIV from Russian girls? Just saying, it's fucking crazy out there. The world, I mean, that's not the least of my concern. I mean, everything else is pretty bad. But, the world's getting pretty shit out there. Just saying. I'm surprised the whole world hasn't revolted already. We're all just stuck here going like, this is a pretty funny Epstein meme, It's like, instead of laughing at this or AI slop, we could be doing something so much better, like saving the world, saving the kids. Because to me, it's still crazy that LifeTouch basically had all of us, from us kids to adults, or people that are still kids that are going to grow up to become adults. The people that were involved with LifeTouch in any way with pictures, you're somewhat in the Epstein files, because that guy was connected with Epstein and everything, and it's just baffling to me. I tried telling my parents about it. They're like, I don't give a shit. It's like, okay, you might not give a shit about the other kids, but what about our own kid? And they're like, what are they gonna do? They ain't physically touching them. It's like, brother, they might not be doing that, but I have a feeling they were trying to select them, and if not select them, they were definitely doing something to them. It's like no offense to Wesker, a fictional character, by the way, in a video game. he had a picture. I forgot what her name, but she was from Resident Evil 0. And she was probably 18 in that picture, but still, it's like, dog, you know? It's pretty weird, you know? You have a picture of her, and a lot of people are speculating that, you know, he was doing things to himself while watching that picture. And it makes me go, you know, people like that actually do exist, except they're a lot worse than Wesker, you know? 7 minutes, that's all I can spare. You know, it's just so fucking, it's like, 7 minutes, that's all I can spare. You know, I don't know why I'm doing this. I do want to make a stop animation, though, with these things, but currently, at this moment, I am stuck thinking about life, because I honestly can't get a job here in this small town. It's so fucking ridiculous. I need to get me and my kitty out of here, because this environment sucks major ass. We live in a small town with barely any opportunities. I also got slapped for calling my mom a dumbass today. I'm not surprised, because she has a history of calling me a dumbass. Because one time I answered the phone call, right? Because she forgot her keys in the house, and I couldn't hear it because the phone was malfunctioning. You know, phones are phones. They're technology. They're gonna malfunction a little. And she kept saying, "I need the keys," but I couldn't hear her very right. And I was like, "Huh?" And then she was like, "Whatever, dumbass." Or no, she didn't call me dumbass in that call. She called me a dumbass once she hung up. She went in the house. She got the keys. She said, "Dumbass, you're a dumbass." Fucking locked the door and left me in full shock. And now today, I called her a dumbass because of all the things she's been doing, you know, and saying I'm a lazy piece of shit that doesn't want to get a job and college is my only way to live. And I called her, well, I technically called her a dumbass, but I said her actions is just being fucking stupid, and she's acting like a dumbass. And she's like, what? And I was honestly surprised she didn't slap me any harder than what she did, but still. Anywho, yes, this might sound very depressing. You might go, what the fuck is wrong with this guy's life? Everything. Literally everything. I am coping. But I am trying to get a job, so I can't be called lazy. I luckily got my grandma's phone number through my uncle because I, for whatever reason, don't have it anymore. So I'm going to try to get in contact with her, ask her if I can live with her, and then ask to see if maybe I can help her pay for groceries when I get my job, get one of my friends out of debt, then get me and my kitty out of this town, because job opportunities are major ass, especially from what I'm trying to do. I might even have to do trade school for maybe something, I don't know, maybe being an electrician or a plumber. I think that's what trade school's for. I don't know, I haven't really done research for that yet, but, you know, it's something I am thinking about. So, you know, life is crazy. I'm gonna leave it here. I do have a lot more to say, but this is just a little more of a life update. Just, you know, life's kind of like smacking me in the face, but I'm getting there. Hopefully I make a project. Sorry for spitting. Sorry for being an absolute idiot. But hey, this is just me. I've always been this way. So anyways, without further ado, I'll see you in the next video I post. Capiche?